Good day everyone, this is Teacher Julie again from Gamglish.com, and for today we will have another activity using allofus40 by Jeanette Greenwell and Stephen Lawrence. So are you ready? Great! For today students, we will be reading part 2 of story time entitled A Friend in the Forest. So are you ready to read with me? Okay, let's start now. Becky and Chris looked under some bushes. They found a baby deer. She wasn't well. She was very sick. She had tears in her eyes. Is she dangerous, Becky? Of course not. Don't be silly. She's still very young, and she's very sweet. She needs our help. I agree. Let's take her back to the camp. This is more difficult than I thought. She isn't light. She's heavier than my dog. Don't complain. Let's just do it. There's Mrs. Thompson. She looks as angry as she did when I broke the classroom window. I'm sure she's just worried about us. She's smaller than me. She's thinner than my cat. She's as frightened as a rabbit. She's more beautiful than my horse. What can we do, Mrs. Thompson? Okay, so on the next page student, we will have this activity. Okay, so for activity number 2, we will color 3 possible adjectives for each picture. Okay, so let's start looking at picture number 1. Okay, so I want you to give me 3 possible adjectives for this picture. Okay, very good. So let's start. Okay, fat. What else, students? Okay, so big and very good and fast. Okay, and how about for second picture? So what are the 3 possible adjectives that can you give? Okay, so let's have slow, young. Okay, very good, and beautiful. Okay, great job, students. Now, let's go to activity number 3. And in this activity, you will write the comparative forms of these adjectives. Okay, so let's start now. Okay, so let's write here. Okay, so let's start. Number 1 is small. So again, students, what is the comparative form of the word small? Okay, very good. So smaller. Okay, let's use fast. Great, faster. Next is heavy. Very good, heavier. Number 4, intelligent. Great, so more intelligent. Okay, how about pretty? Very good, prettier. Okay, how about interesting? Great job, students. So it's more interesting. Very good. How about big? Wow, very good. So it's bigger. How about comfortable? Okay, it's more comfortable. Okay, so let's try to read your answers, students. Okay, smaller, faster, heavier, more intelligent, prettier, more interesting, bigger, more comfortable. Very good. So now, students, let's move on to number 4. And in activity number 4, you will number the sentences in the order they happened, okay? So, let's try this. Becky and Chris saw Mrs. Thompson. Okay, so what number is that? Very good. So this is number 5. Okay, next. They carried the baby deer back to the camp. Okay, this is number 4. Next, Becky and Chris looked under some bushes. Very good. This is number 1. Okay, let's put here. Okay, this one. All the children wanted to help. Okay, very good. This is number 6. Next, they found a baby deer. Very good. This is number 2. Next, Becky and Chris decided to take the baby deer to the camp. Very good. This is number 3. Okay, so students, let's read them in order. First, Becky and Chris looked under some bushes. They found a baby deer. Becky and Chris decided to take the baby deer to the camp. They carried the baby deer back to the camp. Becky and Chris saw Mrs. Thompson. All the children wanted to help. Very good, students. Well, I hope you really learned from our today's lessons. So I hope you'll join me again on my next videos. This is Teacher Julie again from Camglish.com, and see you next time. Bye!